Hey guys, Devin Coldway here, and we're just checking out the Kobo eReader Touch. I just want to give you a quick look at some of the functions here so that you know how it responds to touch and how it performs. So this is the main front page here. This is what it'll wake up to if it doesn't have a book open. And as you can see, there's only one button here, and that always brings you back to the front page. So let's take a look and see how thin it is. Pretty thin. And you can see there's a little micro SD card slot right there. And the back has this great textured look to it. I'm trying to see if that's in focus there. Isn't that nice? It's got a nice sort of soft feel to it. And then up top, you've got your power switch, which sort of pops on and off. Now let's take a look at what we got here. So to launch a book, you can actually just touch it, and it should open right up. And there you go. And so now we're in this book. And so to navigate, you can just touch the right side of the screen or the left side of the screen. And like that new Nook, it loads a certain amount of things ahead of time. It blanked that time, but so now we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there we go. And it blanks again. So it caches these pages so you don't get that big blanking thing all the time. Looks like it lagged a bit there. So you can also navigate in the books by just hitting down here, and you can go home, or you can go to like the table of contents and stuff like that, or check your bookmarks. And you can also navigate this way. You just drag this little thing around and it'll skip to whatever page you've just dragged it to. And you can also close that out. Change the fonts here. Change to a sans serif font and change the size. Make the size a little smaller there, etc., etc. So you get the general idea. That's how it works. So you hit that button, go back to the main page. And as you can see up here, it's actually connected to my wireless, so we can just go right into the store here. And let's go to the Storefront really quick. So it loads it right up there, goes to the front page of the store. And boy, I think my battery's running out of camera's running out of battery. So here's where you have your bestsellers and your newspapers and stuff like that. And if you want to, you can just search the store. And let's see if I can type sideways here. But here, you can actually type quite quickly. It's much better than it was using a little D-pad or something like that. So I just typed in Sheridan. We'll see if it's, oh, there we go. So it's searching for that kind of stuff. School for Scandal, that's what I was looking for. Load it right up, and you can buy it now. And it should be being bought. Let's just go back to the front page here. And it'll load up in a little while. Now you can also check out PDFs. So let's load up a PDF here, see how that looks. And as you can tell, a lot of PDFs actually, this one's from Google Books, and there's a lot of white space around the outside because that's just how it was scanned in. So what you can do is actually load up its little thing here. You can magnify it. So if we just drag this over a little bit, then it has to process its little thing here. But now it's actually zoomed in, as you can see, and you can actually drag it around, which is really nice. I mean, this is actually a pretty good way to read PDFs, although, you know, these Pearl screens that are 6 inches don't have the best resolution. You can zoom in a little more if you need to, and then at some point I found it kind of disappears, but that seems to be doing okay. So that's actually a nice way to read your PDFs. So now you can go back, check out your settings and stuff like that. You can change your account, you can change your wireless things. It remembers which wireless whatever points you have, so you can bring it to your coffee shop. It'll automatically recognize that. And you know, just got your usual stuff here. It's got 1400 megabytes, in other words about 1.5 gigs of space inside, and of course you've got your micro SD card, which is how I loaded on the PDF. I just dragged and dropped it in there. And actually it had a few pictures. The SD card was in my phone before, and it had some pictures from Foursquare, and I actually loaded those up as books. So that's pretty much what I wanted to show you. Read on for more info. You can do that. Check out the Reading Live app and stuff like that. That's the Kobo eReader Touch.